The Best 96.3, I'm Ana Alicia Anguiano with your news for today, November 15th, 2011. Yesterday morning, schools were on lockdown after it was reported to the Del Rio Police Department that an armed robbery was in progress. At around 9:49 a.m. yesterday, officers of the Del Rio Police Department responded to Worth Finance, located at 763 South Main Street, after learning the suspect in the robbery had allegedly wielded a firearm. Officers were on scene within minutes of the call. After learning the suspect allegedly had a weapon, officers secured the surrounding regions and notified all schools in the downtown area be on immediate lockdown until further notice for student and staff safety. The suspect in this case fled the scene, and after a search of downtown Del Rio turned up nothing, the Del Rio Police Department is now asking for your help in catching the alleged armed robber. The suspect is described as a Hispanic male with facial hair and was wearing a blue and white striped shirt, sunglasses, and a brown fedora-style hat at the time of the robbery. He was also described as being shorter in height with a stocky build. Captain Knoll with DRPD says an investigation is actively underway and can assure the community that officers and investigators are working diligently to try and find more information about the identity of the person or persons involved. The Del Rio Police Department will continue to work around the clock to follow up on leads that they have already received and say they are making a strong, committed effort to solve this crime with the help of downtown merchants, the victims in this case, and the community. If you have any information regarding this case, you are urged to contact the Criminal Investigations Division. Callers can remain anonymous. No one was injured in this incident.
At this time, I will entertain a motion to select a new president.
In a surprise move that left the public and school district employees in attendance quiet, school board members announced the reorganization of not one, but two school board members. Reorganizing the school board was the first item of discussion on the agenda, and it was an opened and closed item. Chavira presented the item and entertained a motion to elect a new president. Vice President Joe David Zuniga nominated Raymond Mesa for the top spot, and Dr. Fernando Keys then seconded Zuniga's motion. Raymond Mesa, still sitting as board member, then nominated Pam Smith for secretary. Cecilia Lozano, sitting secretary, supported the decision to replace herself and seconded the motion. Mesa attempted to make a nomination to keep Joe David Zuniga as vice president, but was shot down by Chavira.
At this time,
I also would like to state that for Vice President, we'd like to keep Mr.
let's go ahead and wait until it comes to it.
There was no discussion or explanation as to the reasoning behind the reorganization of the school board. However, no board members seemed to disagree with the shakeup, and it was made evident by the board's unanimous vote to accept the changes. Zuniga is expected to keep his seat as vice president. You can catch us every weekday with your up-to-date, up-to-the-minute news. Follow us on Twitter, KTDR-FM, or on our webpage, thebestktdr.com. With your radio news, I'm Ana Alicia Anguiano.
This segment brought to you by Buffalo Wings and Rings of Del Rio. Great food, no bull.